Libra, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we are going to be doing a reading for the month of September. This is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be links in the description box for the extended if you're interested in that. Okay, so in this reading, Libra, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Libra, is the Ten of Cups, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Swords upright, okay? So Libra, your biggest challenge here for the month of September is the Ten of Cups. This is about your happiness, okay? This is about your happiness. This is about your fulfillment. This is about maybe family life. This is about maybe children if you have children. This is about your fulfillment as well, okay? So when we talk about the Ten of Cups, we're talking about fulfillment. We're talking about really being able to create this dream life, right? Some of you right now, it's been very challenging for you to feel happy and fulfilled and, you know, feel like everything is going smoothly and everything's in the right place. Some of you have a vision of what it means to be happy or to create happiness in your life. And this is a big challenge for you because perhaps in your life right now, you know, you're doing certain things and maybe you don't quite feel fulfilled in the things that you're doing, and maybe you want to make changes. Maybe you want things to improve or get better in some way, shape, or form, right? So for many of you right now, I do strongly feel that there is significant changes that are coming in for you. You want to elevate, you want to feel more fulfilled, you want to feel more happy, but maybe it's been challenging to figure out ways to do this. You know, how can I do this? How can I make my life more appealing or interesting or just better in general, right? So we're going to clarify the Ten of Cups, and we're going to see why the Ten of Cups is your challenge in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Strength, you have the Seven of Swords, and you have the Three of Wands, okay? So in the recent past, I do feel that there may have been some sort of significant changes here in your life. You could have went on a journey, you could have taken a trip, or maybe you planned a trip here in the past. In the recent past, some of you were dealing with someone at a distance, okay? Or maybe you were separated from somebody here in the past, or perhaps something in the past happened where you felt taken advantage of. There's something here that happened in your life that in a way forced you to make some sort of change. It took a lot of strength here in the past, Libra, for you to accept the fact that something here just wasn't in alignment with you. The Seven of Swords often is talking about taking what we need for ourselves and leaving and going. Some of you really had to put yourself first here in the past. So if you didn't feel that you were taken advantage of by someone here in the past, perhaps you needed to put yourself first here in the past. You may have said to yourself, I need to put myself first. Everything that I'm doing in my life, I have to focus on myself. I need to move forward. So there was something that happened here in the past that forced you in a way to move forward. Okay, we're going to clarify this and get more information in a moment. Now you have the Tower, you have the King of Cups, and you have the Empress. So in the present moment, there's definitely changes that are taking place. There's a Tower moment that's happening. And this Tower moment that's happening for you, I don't feel it's a bad thing because the cards that are surrounding it, they're not negative. King of Cups and the Empress. You may be looking at your life right now and you may be realizing that the structures and the way you did things before in your life are no longer in alignment with you. And this is a common theme now for everyone with the lunar eclipse that's taking place. It's a common theme for all of us where there's significant changes that are happening. For you particularly, if you're a rising Libra, this is happening in your 6th house. This is happening in your 6th house. So this has a lot to do with your health, your well-being. This has a lot to do with maybe things that happened in the past that you're revisiting, that you're trying to fix or you're trying to improve. Many of you right now in the present moment, you're trying to move towards life with the Empress in a way that it's a more nurturing and loving and calm and just emotionally aligned energy, right? Whereas in the past, you may have just kind of rushed into doing things, really trying to control life in general. Maybe there were certain things in your life that were just not working for you, right? And you said, I need to get out of here. I need to disconnect. I need to travel, or I need to move, or I need to go to a new location here in the past. So, and even if you didn't go to a new location, you may have thought about it. You may have thought about doing this in the past. Whereas in the present moment, something here is changing. It's transforming. For some of you, it's crumbling. Like your old reality is crumbling. There could be certain things that you used to do that in the present moment, you don't do them anymore because they're just not in alignment with you. So this isn't a bad thing. This is a good thing. Why? Because you're approaching life from a more nurturing and emotionally balanced place, instead of doing things, maybe rushing into them, or doing things where you feel forced to do them and you don't really want to do them. They're not in alignment with you. So the old reality, the old timeline is crumbling for you in the present moment. Your old life, no more. It's a new life now with the Tower. You're rebuilding something here in the present moment. Does that take a lot of work? Yes. Does it take a lot of time? Yes. Does it take a lot of commitment? Yes. So with the things that are crumbling and changing around your life, try not to think of it as a negative thing. Think of it as, okay, what do I need to do? I need to nurture myself more. I need to love myself more. I need to be more emotionally balanced more, because rebuilding something takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of time. And this is what's happening for you in the present moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Emperor, you have the Temperance, and you have the Sun. So in the near future, I do strongly feel for many of you, there is going to be a lot of abundance and stability coming in for you. Even though it doesn't feel like that right now in the present moment, there's going to be more abundance and more stability that's coming into your life. It's such a beautiful energy here, Libra. The Temperance and the Sun is indicating there's a need for you to be patient with yourself, okay? In the near future, you need to be patient, because the more patient you are, the more you're going to be able to build more stability in your life, because in the present moment, it's not stable. There's something that's unstable here. And a lot of you had to exit or release yourself from a situation here in the past. It could have been a job, a location, a place of residence, a relationship. It just was not in alignment with you. And now you're going through that process of realigning yourself, and it's going to take time. It's going to require patience. But the more patient you are, the more happiness you're going to receive, the more abundance you're going to receive, because your challenge here is the Ten of Cups. This is what you're striving for. You're striving for this fulfillment, right? The perfect life, the perfect family, the perfect relationship, and you're almost there. But it is going to take persistence and patience here. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Swords. So a lot of rest. You need a lot of rest. This is what is going to be so important for you, because if you're not resting, okay, if you're just kind of going with the flow and you're staying up late and you don't have a schedule, it's going to start creating cracks in your foundation, okay? And you're rebuilding your foundation here with the Tower. So it's really important that you get the right amount of rest. If you need a massage, get a massage. If you need to do, holistic therapy, or like things that are going to help you to relax and feel calm, this is going to be something that you're going to need to do. Okay, this is what the energy is here in terms of what you don't see coming. Okay, with that being said, let's hop right into your reading. Let's do some clarification. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so your biggest challenge here is the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. For many of you, your biggest challenge has a lot to do with a new direction, okay? Either a new direction, in a relationship, Two of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Or this could be about a new direction in your career, or maybe both. Some of you are attracting new love. Some of you are attracting new relationships, new career opportunities, maybe new businesses here. Your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with creating a vision for what you want in the future. How do you see this relationship going? How do you see this new job going? How do you see this new business or career or endeavor that you're taking? Ultimately, this partial solar eclipse, which is happening on the 21st of September, is happening in your 12th house. So you're doing a lot of things behind the scenes, okay? There's something here about behind the scenes, maybe a new relationship starting, or you're doing something in business. This is your opportunity. This is your chance to create the life that you've always wanted. And whether you're aware of this or not, this is the time. The time is now to create this life, right? So for many of you, your challenge has a lot to do with recognizing this opportunity, recognizing this new beginning. Do not allow yourself to miss this opportunity. Do not allow yourself, especially in the present moment, because things don't look stable now, to think, oh, I'm never going to be able to do that, or I'm never going to be able to accomplish that, or, so it's really important that you hold that vision, because you are starting, I'm really getting a strong energy here, and this is part of your challenge. You're starting a whole new energy, a whole new slate, a whole new way of living and doing things in life in general, right? So this is going to be your challenge, creating that vision for the future, moving into a new direction, maybe starting a new beginning, starting a new relationship, starting a new job, starting a new endeavor here. The canvas is clear. The slate is clear. Now you are being called, and this is part of your challenge, to be the artist and create the reality that you want. It's all you here. And it's a beautiful energy, because it's a chance of a lifetime here, whether you're aware of that or not. So this is going to be a big part of your challenge. Recognize the power that you have to create the reality that you want, because there's new beginnings that are happening at every turn for you. It is something that's happening behind the scenes. Many of you are starting new things, but they're behind the scenes. It's not like you're advertising and you're mentioning this to everybody. Right? And the way you live your life, your day-to-day life, how you conduct yourself day-to-day is going to determine how successful you can be. So if there's certain structures or certain things in place in the present moment, which clearly there are, that are breaking down, accept the fact that they're breaking down, because they're not in alignment with this new vision that you have. It's a completely new reality. It's a new timeline that you're on. Okay, I love this for you. Great. Okay, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify all the cards. Okay, so your energy here in the recent past, you have the Strength. The Strength is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. So in the recent past, you may have been involved in a relationship, okay? The relationship that you were involved here in the past, I do feel that at some point in the past, it brought a lot of stability, a lot of abundance. It was very clear that you wanted to be in this relationship. It was very clear that you wanted to be in this place in your life. Even if it wasn't a relationship, it could have been a place of residence, maybe where you were living, etc., right? So I feel in the recent past, there's a very strong energy here of trying to tame or control a situation in your life that it was perfect, right? It was amazing. It's like, oh, I want this to stay like this. Things changed here in the past, okay? How did they change? In what way did they change? Well, the Seven of Swords is here, and the Seven of Swords is a very strong energy here of selfishness. It's a selfish energy. It's an energy of, what can I take? What do I need to take to move forward? What do I need to do to move forward? How is this going to benefit me? In the recent past, many of you had to put yourself first, or maybe you were dealing with somebody here who decided to put themselves first. Libra, I'm going to tell you something. You're all about relationships. And when relationships aren't in alignment with you, or they're not helping you or making you feel stable, oftentimes the true colors of people show up here. And in the past, you were hurt, or there was some sort of pain that was caused here in the past, and it made you stagnant here in the past. It really made you feel as if you couldn't move, you couldn't take action. a lot of you were overthinking a connection, or you were overthinking a situation that caused you a lot of pain here in the past. Now you also have the Three of Wands here. Many of you took a trip, or you moved, or you decided to make a plan of moving or disconnecting. Why? Because things became very difficult for you and you had no other choice but to move or leave a situation. And this, in a way, emotionally, you had to start over again, right? Emotionally, you had to start over again. Emotionally, you had to do everything here over again. So there was a situation in your life that, again, it was very stable, but then something came up here that started to make you feel stagnant, or you couldn't seem to move forward in some way, shape, or form here. And as a result of that, because of the difficulties that you faced, it forced you to move on from something here and to start over again. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here in the past. Now let's talk about the present moment. Let's clarify all the cards. Okay, so in the present moment, you have the Tower here. I'm going to specifically focus on the Tower because the Tower is talking about major changes that are happening in your life in the present moment. Some of you are in a situation where the carpet is being pulled from beneath you. You're being forced to adapt, to change, to transform here. The Tower is clarified by the Knight of Swords. You have the Strength and you have the Seven of Wands. So in the present moment, some of you are being called in the present moment to make decisions very quickly, and this is why it's really important, and this is part of your challenge, that you create an overall vision for what you want. You need to think about all of the things here, okay? How you see the things going in the future. What's your vision? How is this vision going to be planned out? All of this stuff, because you're in high demand right now. There's something here about high demand. You have a lot going on. You have the inner strength to do this. This is what the cards are asking you to be reminded of. You have the ability to create the things that you need and that you want in your life. I said this to Gemini. I'm going to say this to you as well. Make sure that whatever you're embarking on, it's in alignment with this new direction that you're moving into. If something is not in alignment with the direction that you're moving into, it's very important that you're very clear on whether or not it's going to be a part of this thing that you're doing. Okay? Because you're moving into a new direction. It's beautiful that you're doing this. It's challenging, yes, but it's going to require you to sift out. That means removing the things that are not in alignment with you and not feeling guilty about it, okay? Because there may be something here that's holding you back, okay? So you have the King of Cups, which is clarified by the Death. You have the Judgment, and you have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so you're coming to a realization. I think a lot of you are starting to get more in touch with your emotions and your feelings. Some of you at this time are coming to this realization, okay? You're coming to this realization that whatever's been holding you back, it's no longer going to hold you back anymore. And a lot of you feel in the present moment you're stuck, but you're not going to be stuck for long. Okay, you're going to be able to move forward and move into a new direction. And this is what a lot of you are doing. Some of you are ending a relationship with someone in the present moment, or there's a need to end a relationship with someone in the present moment because it's holding you back. Okay, you have the Empress here as well. That's clarified by the Six of Cups. You have the Eight of Wands, and you have the Seven of Cups. So in the present moment, there is a strong energy here of communicating with someone from the past or getting clear on things with someone from the past. Okay, so many of you are in the process of needing to clear something up from the past, and this is going to be very important for you to have this new beginning. So if you haven't cleared things up with someone from the past, it's advised that you do that. Okay, if there's an ending that needs to take place behind the scenes or in your day-to-day life, that's something that you need to be focused on, because this is going to be able to allow you to fully immerse yourself in this new direction that you're taking in your life. Because some of you are still holding on to something from your past that is creating issues, okay? So that's a message for somebody that needs to hear it. We're going to finalize your reading with what's happening in the near future. Let's clarify everything. Okay, So in the near future, you have the Emperor. So it looks like in the near future, you're going to find the stability that you're looking for. I feel you're going to be attracting relationships that are a lot more equal give and take here. The message here is don't allow competition to be the reason why you don't embark on your goals or your dreams here. There will be some competition here, but it doesn't mean that you won't be able to create that stability in your life. It's very important that you are in alignment with the right people, and the right people are going to come into your life. It's just a matter of you recognizing the people that are no longer in alignment with you. And this is big. This is huge. You have the Temperance here as well. The Temperance is asking you to be patient here in the near future because there is a new opportunity that's coming in. I feel the opportunity that's coming in is coming through a partnership. So a lot of you are going to partner, you're going to collaborate with somebody here, and that's going to lead to bigger and better opportunities for you. Saturn has temporarily moved out of Aries for you. So if you do decide to collaborate with somebody, you're collaborating with somebody at this time, it's great because Saturn is not creating that heavy energy in your partnership sector until November. So any partnerships that you do now, it's going to create a lot of abundance for you here. You also have the Sun, and the Sun is clarified by the Eight of Cups. You have the Moon, and you have the Knight of Cups. So in the near future, there's going to be an energy of you choosing to disconnect or walk away from situations that are not emotionally in alignment with you, okay? So I do strongly feel here, for many of you, there's going to be an energy here of you walking away or disconnecting from things that are not emotionally holding you anymore, okay? So don't be afraid to walk away or disconnect, from the things that are not in alignment with you. You have the Four of Swords here. Lots of rest is going to be required because you are going through a change or a transformation, okay? So let's get some advice. So the advice here is the Knight of Cups. You have the Five of Pentacles and the Justice. Your biggest piece of advice here is to be very emotionally firm on what it is that you want and recognize what is not in alignment with you, what is not holding value anymore, and recognize what is no longer fair for you, okay? Remember, what's important in your life is balance. If you don't have that balance there, you need to create it. And the best way to create that balance is to eliminate things in your life that don't hold value anymore. This is gonna be huge, especially in your day-to-day life. So if you have people that are emotionally unstable, people that are not providing you with value, you need to be honest with yourself and quickly realize that whatever's out of alignment with you, whatever's not bringing balance to your life, it may need to be let go of, okay? So this is what I have for you, Libra. I hope this reading helped. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.